Hey there, have you ever looked at a sentence like, I was reading, blank, you called, and felt totally stuck? Is it when? Is it while? Honestly, don't worry, you are definitely not alone. Today we're going to fix this right now.
To make this super easy, let's start with a really simple rule. We use the word when for a short action. Usually, this short action interrupts a longer action that is already happening. Think of it like a quick surprise.
Okay, let's dive into this. Take this everyday situation. I was reading when you called. Reading is a long action, right? You sit and read for an hour. But a phone call, ring ring, that is short and fast. It completely interrupts your reading.
Now here's a mistake a lot of beginners make. They'll say, I was reading while you called. Honestly, this sounds a little bit strange to a native English speaker. Why? Well, because a phone call is a short, sudden moment. It's not a long activity. So always use when for that short interruption.
All right, now you try. I want you to literally say your answer out loud to the screen. He was sleeping, blank, the phone rang. Think about it. Is it A, when, or B, while? I'll give you a few seconds.
Did you say when? Absolutely. He was sleeping when the phone rang. Great job. You just learned that rule. Next, let's talk about what happens if we have two long actions.
We use the word while for two long actions that happen at the exact same time. Think of two things moving together, side by side, over a long period.
And this brilliantly illustrates the rule, I was cooking while you were surfing the internet. Cooking takes a long time. Surfing the internet takes a long time too. They are both long actions happening together at the same time.
Now, you might hear someone make the mistake of saying, I was cooking when you were surfing. People will probably understand you, but while is definitely the absolute best choice for two long, continuous actions. Oh, and here's a fun secret. If you use while with two long actions in the past, you can actually sound a little annoyed, like, I was driving while you were sleeping.
Time for another quick check. Read this sentence with me. We were watching the movie, blank, the lights went off. Do you remember our very first rule about short interruptions? Is it A, when, or B, while? Tell me your answer.
It is when. The lights going off is a very short, sudden interruption to the long movie. And here's a fun fact. When can sometimes do the job of while, but while can never, ever do the job of when for these short actions. Make sense? Okay, now that you know this, let's look at talking about your age.
Sometimes we talk about our past. We talk about our childhood or our school days. When we talk about a specific age or a stage of life, we have a special rule. We always use when.
Listen to this nice memory. When I was a child, we lived in London. It paints a beautiful picture of a specific time in the past, doesn't it?
So the crucial point to remember is to avoid this common mistake. People sometimes say, while I was a child. No, we never use while for an age or stage of life. It simply doesn't make sense to a native speaker. You must use when.
It's quiz time again. Pause this explainer right now and think of the answer. Blank, I am on holiday, I like to wear casual clothes. Remember, being on holiday is a specific period of time.
The answer is when. When I am on holiday. Excellent. But be careful. Here's a mistake a lot of beginners make when actions happen one after another.
If one short action happens immediately after another short action, we also use when. First one thing, then the next. But if you want to sound very dramatic, like it happened at the exact same second, you can use the phrase just as.
Notice how this fields your vocabulary. In the first example, he came out when the bell rang. First the bell rang, then he came out. Fast actions. But in the second example, just as I was getting on the bus, I slipped. Oh no. Using just as creates a feeling of sudden surprise. Now, what's really interesting here is a common trap learners fall into. They might say, while I saw him, I stopped. You cannot use while for quick actions that happen back to back. Seeing him and stopping are both very fast. When keeps the story moving quickly. You are doing fantastic. Time for a quick boss level recap. Let's summarize these simple rules side by side. We use when for short interruptions, for your age or a specific time, and for fast actions happening one after another. We use while for two long actions happening at the exact same time.
Okay, here is your final challenge. It's actually based on a famous movie quote. I saw an automobile once, blank, I was a kid. So is it A, when, or B, while?
Type your answer in the comments below right now. Mastering simple words like when and while doesn't just fix your grammar, it completely unlocks your ability to tell amazing, clear stories about your life in English. Keep practicing, and I'll see you in the next explainer.